Define flow and explain different types of flows available with an example. Flow. Flow is graphical representation of business process that can be with start shape and ends at end shape. Created under process category. Instance of rule obj flow. Call from activity with flow new method. By using subflow shape we can make call to the subflow or screen flow. Types of flows. Process flow. Subflow. Screen flow. Process flow. Every application start form the process flow. Once the flow started, work object will be generate. In addition, generated work object is traverse through the flow, every shape. Subflow. Subflow will get started from process flow. Subflow also creates the WO. Once the execution process of subflow completed, then the process control move on to main flow. Screen flow, used to present series of forms to user with previous and next options. At any point of time user can go to previous form. 4x, screen flow used to collect information from user with help questionnaires. Screen flow does not create WO. We cannot start the work from screen flow because create new object option is disabled in the process tab of flow. Explain inheritance in Pega. Pega provides two types inheritances to classes. Pattern inheritance. Direct inheritance. Pattern inheritance, in a class hierarchy lower level classes are, inherit the characteristic of high level classes in a same hierarchy. This type of inheritance called as pattern inheritance. By default pattern inheritance applied to every child class. We can disavow this inheritance also. Directed inheritance, this is a process of inherit characteristics of one class into another class by directly assign the class name in direct inheritance column. Different terms in Pega. Work list, every operator has a work list, which shows the assigned work to process. Work basket, generally, department will set up work basket to pull the assignments by the users. Work group, is an organization structure and used when configure a work basket. Work basket and work group connected to each other. Access group, operator ID pointed to an access group, which defines application, type of portal and access role. Work parties, these people have interested to know the status of work object. Classes, it defines the scope and applicability of rule, it does not hold/store the rule, and it can defines how the rules are stored in rule set. Abstract class, these are the generalized classes which cannot instanced, meant for reusability and end with dash, hyphen, and cannot connected with table. Concrete class, are specialized class which can instantiated and connected to a table. Business logic runs from the concrete class only. Class group, it is a combination of one or more abstract classes and first concrete class in the application. It inherits characteristics of classes, work and work cover. Explain rule availability. 1. Yes, if rule availability is equal to yes, and then rule is available to a particular set. 2. No, if rule availability is equal to no mode, and then rule is not available to a particular set. 3. Final, if rule availability is equal to final, and then rule is not overwrite or change in a particular rule set. 4. Withdrawn, if rule availability is equal to withdrawn, then rule is not available to lower version and it is available in current and higher version. 5. Blocked, if rule availability is equal to blocked, and then rule is not available to lower versions of that particular class and inheritance class.